Welcome back. Last night, protesters turned UC Berkeley into a war zone. Rioters swarming Turning Point USA's tour exactly 2 months after Charlie Kirk's assassination. Two men were seen fighting each other in a massive brawl near campus before the police eventually got involved.
Break it up! Police! Break it up! Police! Break it up! Hey, white boy! Break it up! You're bleeding, bitch! Yep. Back. Hey, white boy! You're bleeding, white boy!
One of the men in the fight was wearing a red Freedom shirt who was left bloodied. Police say the second man involved was attempting to rob the victim. That man has been charged with suspicion of robbery and battery resulting in injury. Joining us now is the host of the Rubin Report, Dave Rubin. Dave, this stuff isn't ending. 2 months. 2 months since Charlie was assassinated. Maybe a brief window where people said, you know, yeah, violence, that should be denounced. It seems to have fallen on a lot of deaf ears, Dave.
Oh, yeah, we had about a 48-hour window on that. But, Will, you'll find this interesting. Actually, last time I was in Berkeley was in 2018 with our friend Charlie Kirk. We did an event at the university there. And after the event, Charlie and I went out to dinner. Our car was broken into, and my backpack was stolen, a couple other things. And the police officer said to us, you know, you shouldn't leave backpacks or anything valuable in a parked car here. So that's the level of sort of low-level violence that they've been dealing with there and in San Francisco and largely in California for a long time. But none of this should surprise us. This is an absolute extension of the very same ideology and very same loosely affiliated groups that killed our friend Charlie. And at what point, you know, I think the Trump administration is doing a few things as it relates to Antifa and some of these groups. But at what point are we going to, what would be the phrase, to hit back a little bit harder? We cannot just give our streets up to anarchists. Nobody wants to live like this, but they will keep taking as long as we keep giving.
You know, Dave, there was this brief moment in time as well where there was this ridiculous both sides argument. And look, as a platitude, yeah, both sides should reject violence in support of their political ideology. But one side needs to listen. One side's not actually enacting. I can't. What is the parallel? What is the ongoing parallel? Month after month, year after year, campus after campus, incident after incident. Where is the parallel?
Right. Well, that's the issue, Will, because if anyone on the right, if some group on the right either assassinated someone or attacked someone or created this mayhem or took over streets, which they do, or took over college campuses, the laundry list of things that they do all the time, we would all be condemning it without reservation. These guys, and it's much like what's going on with the Democrat Party at large, the inmates are running the asylum. So the progressive base, just like the progressive base has taken out the moderates, so the Schumer types are now afraid of the radicals. That's what's happening sort of across the left at an ideological level as well. Everyone that might be moderate on the left is now afraid of saying something because they will be targeted, just like you would be, just like I would be, and anyone else that is not part of their misadventure.